you so much for watching, and today we will be talking about your most important chakras, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about that because there's a lot of misconception that is going on right now with the chakras. Okay, there's like a lot of stuff that people like know but they don't really quite know, and I just want to clarify some things with you guys. And but actually, before I get into talking about this even further, I actually wanted to say lots and lots of thank yous for the amount of just basically attention that I got from my last video, from the DMT video. I saw that I touched a lot of people's hearts, and I'm super honored to be able to have done that for you guys. It was an incredible experience for me. What made DMT so amazing is that one thing is to study it, one thing is to be in meditation and experience certain levels of this amazing unconditional love that the universe is. But another thing is to experience it fully. Another word is to experience it in every sense of the word, and that's exactly what happened to me when I went on my DMT experience. When I was there, it's just something that your ego is not involved. There was no doubt, there was no nothing. And so I was able to experience this in such a great length, you know? And so I just want to say thank you for all the lovely comments. Honestly, we're here to all support each other, and this is why I created this channel as well, to have a platform to not only communicate with you guys, but to give support to people that are life-seeking and trying to understand themselves, okay? On that note, I really want to talk to you guys about your most important chakras, okay? And your most important chakras are not what you think they are, okay? Your most important chakras are not your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. A lot of people in the spiritual community, they talk about those chakras very much, or your throat chakra, like that. Those are not your most important chakras, guys. And that's something that kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, because it's like, as someone who wasn't fully awakened a few years back, as someone who was life-seeking and lost and trying to figure myself out years ago, whenever I would go to a yoga class or a meditation class, everybody always talked about the upper chakras, you know, the third eye, the crown chakra, the throat chakra, the heart. Okay, I'll give you that one. But the thing is that to somebody who is not really familiar with the chakras, it's almost like you're speaking another language. And this video is for you guys. This video is for the people that are still life-seeking, that are still trying to understand themselves. This video is for people who are trying to understand the chakras a little better. Maybe you're trying to develop yourself into a healer. And so I really want to give you guys some really amazing information, to be honest with you, because there's this whole misrepresentation of what the chakras are, okay? And I'm not going to get into the Sanskrit words of the chakras or whatever, because that's something that is in every channel on spirituality, and it's in every website on chakras and yoga and all that stuff. All the Sanskrit, I get it. We know the Sanskrit. The Sanskrit is always there. That's like the ABCs of chakras, I guess. It's just like the ABCs. So I don't want to get into that type of conversation today. What I want to get into is basically talk to you guys about, I want to talk to you guys about the lower chakras, okay? And with the lower chakras, they're actually your most important chakras. Why are they your most important chakras? Because the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, they're your most earthly chakras. All the other chakras, and I'm not counting the heart on this one, the heart deserves its own Bible, but I don't want to talk about the heart just yet. The upper chakras, which are after the heart, they're the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. Those are the higher round chakras, okay? And I understand that if you're a life seeker, if you're a healer, if you're a person who just wants to understand themselves and is very curious into this world and how metaphysics work and everything, I understand that your purpose is to reach the higher realm chakras. I completely sympathize with you on that one, because that's what I wanted to do. I remember when I was starting to awaken, all I would do was third eye meditation chakra. The thing is that I sympathize with you very much, but the reality is that we live in planet Earth, and I'm really not being sarcastic about this. We live in planet Earth, right? And so we need to deal with what is here, okay? We need to deal with what is around here. And the lower chakras are all about your earthly existence. And so this is why I want to talk about the lower chakras, because for you to reach a higher realm of consciousness, for you to reach emotional intelligence, for you to reach connection, higher levels of connection, oneness, which is something that I realize that so many of us don't have, and please don't feel bad if you don't have this. Oneness is something that it's a very unique thing to feel and understand. So which is basically based on connection. And if you want to reach higher states of abundance, whether it's monetary abundance, whether it is abundance in whatever it is that you're looking for in your life, if you want to reach those upper realms, you have to heal your lower chakras. I'm going to go over really quick what are the lower chakras and how they affect you and how important they really are, okay? So let's start with the root chakra. The root chakra is located in the bottom of your spine. And it's your grounding chakra, okay? So let's put it to you this way. When we're little, like from 0 to 2 years old, we are actually building on that chakra, okay? So that chakra is all about your sense of stability, your sense of security, okay? Feeling protected, feeling loved, and just feeling all around grounded, like you belong, okay? That is huge, 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 okay? Do you guys want to know the number one thing that I have to heal with people when they come to me, they come to see me, which I feel like everybody at one point suffers from this. Maybe, I don't want to say everybody because that's not true. I don't want to say, 100% of the world, but I definitely want to say a good 97% of the world suffers from this. And basically that is the fear of abandonment, okay? But what happens is that when you're little, you come into a dysfunctional family, and right off the bat, there's a certain divorce that happened, there's a certain separation or fighting, or the mother works a lot or the father works a lot. And so what happens is that the baby, children, by the way, are the most intuitive people in the world, okay? So if you have children, please listen to them, okay? A lot of times we disregard children as these little things that don't understand what the hell is going on. That is completely not true. They may not understand things on an intellectual level, on a cognitive intellectual level, but they certainly feel things, okay? So this is what happens when you're a baby, all right? Whenever there's a disturbance in the family, the baby feels this, okay? The baby cannot assimilate this in an intellectual manner. The baby's not like, okay, mommy and daddy are fighting because daddy is this or mommy is that. No, the kid just feels, oh my God, my parents are fighting, my caretakers are fighting, there's violence in the house, I don't feel safe, okay? And this creates a ripple in your life, guys. And this is a form of trauma. And this trauma, through the law of attraction, is going to keep repeating itself until it's solved, okay? There was some sort of traumatic experience when you were younger, usually around that age, 0 to 2, that created a loss within the child, within the baby. And what happens is that it keeps repeating itself over and over again, okay? So I want to make sure that I tell this to you guys because it's really, really important, all right? How can you live life? How can you chase your dreams when the back of your mind you don't feel stable, right? When the back of your mind you feel like you're going to lose your job all the time, like I used to. When it comes to the second chakra, moving on to the second chakra, which is the sacral. The sacral chakra is built anywhere from 2-3 years old on to like 7-8 years old. And this is the affection chakra. This is the creativity. This is the passion chakra. This is the sexual chakra. And by the way, kids are sexual beings. And when I say that kids are sexual beings, does not mean that kids want to have sex, okay? This is based mainly on affection. Kids want affection. And what happens is that when we are in dysfunctional families, that we were not given the proper affection, and we were not given the boundaries with this affection, these kids are predisposed to being molested and sexually abused. And by the way, that is a very, very, very high number, okay? So I hope if you're watching this and you've gone through such a debilitating experience that it can be, I hope you understand that it's not your fault, okay? This is nobody's fault, all right? And yes, I know you can see that this is the person's fault, the person, your predator, you know, did this to you, but there is a lot more at play than just a predator, okay? This is somebody who was starving from affection when they were little, okay? And unfortunately, they took it out on you. Also, your sacral chakra is linked to your money, directly to your money. Why is that? Because the sacral chakra is linked to your creativity and your passion, okay? Your creativity and your passion, it's all linked to your money, okay? Without any creativity, without any passion, or at least creativity, you're not going to be able to make money, okay? So when it comes to the sacral chakra, we tend to have these issues. If you have a very hard time being vulnerable, okay? If you take the vow of never to hurt anybody, or take the vow to never let anybody take advantage of you. I used to have that one very, very, very much. You know what that is? That creates a huge wall, guys. That is a huge wall, okay? And that blocks you from your creativity, okay? So if you're a writer and you're having some issues with writing, check your sacral chakra, okay? And then the last chakra that I want to talk about real quick is the solar plexus chakra, guys. Your solar plexus chakra is all about your willpower and your confidence. It's about believing in yourself. It's like the cherry on top of all these lower chakras before you reach the heart, okay? This chakra is, I would say this chakra is mainly built when you're after the age of 7, when you're entering your preteens, okay? It's all about how confident do you feel about yourself. Also, a lot of times when we're not feeling good about ourselves and we put all this stress in our bellies, okay, that is all about self-worth, all right? A lot of times when we have a very, very hard time losing belly weight, or we have a problem, how can I say it? We have a problem even with eating disorders, or you have a problem with dieting, period. It's all usually about your self-worth. So when it comes to healing your chakras, first of all, I want you to know that when it comes to healing these chakras, I want you to know that it's all about understanding that the lower chakras, or any chakra, has everything to do with different aspects of your life, okay? So the lower chakras give you an idea of the different aspects of your life that you have to heal. Many times when I work with a client, I have to tell them, you have to forgive. This is one of the most important things that you have to do. You have to forgive, okay? And so a lot of times my clients are not ready to let go, they're not ready to forgive, but it's really through the heart that I start to go into the lower chakras, which are the different aspects of their lives that they need to heal. I want to say the heart is the main center of it all, in the sense is that through the heart is how I start to go into the different areas. And if you want to love, if you want to fall in love, and if you want to fall in love with your career, with yourself, with life, you have to learn how to forgive. And many times forgiveness is not based on forgiving somebody else. Forgiveness is based on forgiving yourself for allowing the things that happen to you to happen. Because at the end of the day, many times we allowed many things to happen to us, okay? This is not about victimhood at all. And it's very difficult sometimes to understand and grasp that, especially when you feel victimized. I completely understand that. But part of the healing is to forgive yourself and to give yourself that space to just mourn and forgive and move on. Okay, guys? If you're one of those people that you want to reach your higher chakras, you have to start healing your lower chakras, okay? When you start to heal yourself, which is all based on self-love, you will be able to think clearer, right? Think clearer, see clear, speak your truth, right? And love, okay? So that means that the energy is actually flowing even better and is reaching even more into your upper realm, okay? That's why when you're happy, you can think clearer. When you're happy, you're more kind. When you're happy, you see the world so different because you're on a higher vibration. And so the higher vibration just means that the energy is just flowing more and better all around your body and all around your chakras, okay, guys? And I hope you find this video really helpful. You're more than welcome to leave a comment. You're more than welcome to email me, whatever it is that you need. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your positive energy. I love seeing you all flourish, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.